listening to the Holy Bible 1-Year Challenge with Master Storyteller Michael Wood, featuring the easy-to-read version and used by permission from Bible League International. Enjoy the show!
Hello everyone, welcome to day 67. We're continuing in the book of Leviticus. We'll be talking about rules about killing and eating animals, more for the offerings and sacrifices, not necessarily for dinner. And then we'll be talking about rules about sexual relations. And these are very controversial, but these were the rules as laid out by the Lord to the Israelites. So in this way, the sexuality of God's people is indeed governed. We're also continuing in the book of Mark. It is the Last Supper. Jesus knows what's ahead for him. And when the chips are down, he goes to pray. And he goes to get his closest followers to pray with him. And he's greatly distressed. But at the end of it all, he only prays that he can fulfill God's will and not his own. If you enjoy the show, visit me at patreon.com/storymaster. You'll find the link in the description box below. By contributing as little as $1 per month, you will enable me to continue this ministry. And you'll get cool rewards too. Together, we're going to get through the Bible in 1 year. Let's get started. Leviticus 17. Rules about killing and eating animals. The Lord said to Moses,
"Speak to Aaron and to his sons and to all the Israelites. Tell them this is what the Lord has commanded."
The following are the commands from the Lord. Any one of you Israelites might kill a bull, a lamb, or a goat. You might be in the camp or outside the camp. It doesn't matter. You must bring that animal to the entrance of the meeting tent. You must give a part of that animal as a gift to the Lord. You spilled blood, so you must take a gift to the Lord's holy tent. If you don't take part of the animal as a gift to the Lord, you must be separated from your people. This rule is so that you will bring your fellowship offering to the Lord. You must bring any animal that you kill in the field to the Lord at the entrance of the meeting tent. Bring those animals to the priest. Then the priest will throw their blood onto the Lord's altar near the entrance of the meeting tent. And the priest will burn the fat from those animals on the altar as a sweet-smelling gift. And the Lord said,
"In this way, you will stop being unfaithful to me by offering sacrifices to your goat gods. This law will continue forever."
The following are more instructions from the Lord. Tell the people, any citizen of Israel, traveler or foreigner living among you, might want to offer a burnt offering or some other sacrifice. They must take the sacrifice to the entrance of the meeting tent and offer it to the Lord. Whoever does not do this will be separated from their people. And the Lord said,
"I will turn against those who eat blood, whether they are citizens of Israel or foreigners living among you. I will separate them from their people. This is because the life of the body is in the blood. I have told you that you must pour the blood on the altar to purify yourselves. It is the blood that makes a person pure. That is why I am telling you Israelites and the foreigners living among you that you must not eat blood."
The following are further instructions from the Lord. If any of you, whether Israelite or foreigner living among you, goes hunting and kills a wild animal or bird that you are allowed to eat, you must pour the blood of that animal on the ground and cover it with dirt. This is because the life of every kind of animal is in its blood. So I give this command to the Israelites. Don't eat meat that still has blood in it. Whoever eats blood must be separated from their people. If any of you, whether Israelite or foreigner living among you, eats an animal that died by itself or was killed by some other animal, you will be unclean until evening. You must wash your clothes and bathe your whole body with water. If you don't wash your clothes and bathe your whole body, you will be responsible for your guilt. Leviticus 18. Rules about sexual relations. The Lord said to Moses,
"Tell the Israelites, I am the Lord your God. You must not follow the customs of Egypt where you live. And you must not follow the customs of the Canaanites, where I am leading you. You must not live the way they do. You must obey my rules and follow my laws. Be sure to follow my rules, because I am the Lord your God. You must obey my rules and my laws, because whoever obeys them will live. I am the Lord. You must never have sexual relations with your close relatives. I am the Lord.
The following are further details from the Lord. You must never have sexual relations with your father or mother. She is your mother, so you must not have sexual relations with her. You must not have sexual relations with your father's wife, even if she is not your mother, because that is like having sexual relations with your father. You must not have sexual relations with your sister. It doesn't matter if she is the daughter of your father or your mother, and it doesn't matter if your sister was born in your house or at some other place. You must not have sexual relations with your granddaughter. It doesn't matter whether she is the daughter of your son or the daughter of your daughter. They are all a part of you. If your father and his wife have a daughter, she is your sister. You must not have sexual relations with her. You must not have sexual relations with your father's sister. She is your father's close relative. You must not have sexual relations with your mother's sister. She is your mother's close relative. You must not have sexual relations with the wife of your father's brother. You must not go near your uncle's wife for sexual relations. She is your aunt. You must not have sexual relations with your daughter-in-law. She is your son's wife, so you must not have sexual relations with her. You must not have sexual relations with your brother's wife. That would be like having sexual relations with your brother. You must not have sexual relations with the mother and her daughter or her granddaughter. It doesn't matter if this granddaughter is the daughter of this woman's son or daughter. Her granddaughters are her close relatives. It is wrong to do this. While your wife is still living, you must not take her sister as another wife. This will make the sisters become enemies. You must not have sexual relations with your wife's sister. You must not go near a woman to have sexual relations with her during her monthly time of bleeding. She is unclean during this time. You must not have sexual relations with your neighbor's wife. This will only make you filthy. The Lord said,
You must not give any of your children through the fire to Molech. If you do this, you will show that you don't respect the name of your God. I am the Lord.
The instructions from the Lord continue. Men, you must not have sexual relations with another man as with a woman. That is a terrible sin. Men, you must not have sexual relations with any animal. This will make you filthy. And women, you must not have sexual relations with any animal. It is against nature, the Lord said.
Don't make yourself unclean by doing any of these wrong things. I am throwing nations off their land and giving it to you because they did those terrible sins. They made the land filthy. Now the land is sick of those things, and it will vomit out the people who live there. So you must obey my laws and rules. You must not do any of these terrible sins.
The instructions of the Lord continues. These rules are for the citizens of Israel and the people living among you. Those who lived in the land before you have done all of these terrible things, so the land became filthy. If you do these things, you will make the land filthy, and it will vomit you out, as it vomited out the nations that were there before you. Whoever does any of these terrible sins must be separated from their people. The Lord said,
Other people have done these terrible sins, but you must obey my laws. You must not do any of these terrible sins. Do not make yourself filthy with these terrible sins. I am the Lord, your God.
Mark chapter 14, verses 17 to 42. In the evening, Jesus went to that house with his 12 followers. While they were all at the table eating, he said, "Believe me when I say that one of you will turn against me, one of you eating with me now." The followers are very sad to hear this. Each one said to Jesus,
Surely I am not the one.
Jesus answered, "It is one of you 12, the one who is dipping his bread in the same bowl with me. The Son of Man will leave this world, just as the scriptures say. But it'll be very bad for the one who hands over the Son of Man to be killed. It would be better for him if he had never been born." The Lord's Supper. While they were eating, Jesus took some bread and thanked God for it. He broke off some pieces, gave them to his followers, and said, "Take and eat this bread. It is my body." Then he took a cup of wine, thanked God for it, and gave it to them. They all drank from the cup. Then he said, "This wine is my blood, which will be poured out for many to begin the new agreement that God makes with his people. I want you to know, I will not drink this wine again until that day when I drink it in God's kingdom and the wine is new." They all sang a song and then went out to the Mount of Olives. Then Jesus told the followers, "You will all lose your faith. The scriptures say, 'I will kill the shepherd, and the sheep will run away.' But after I am killed, I will rise from death. Then I will go to Galilee. I will be there before you come." Peter said,
All the other followers may lose their faith. That will never happen to me.
Jesus answered, "The truth is, tonight you will say you don't know me. You will say it 3 times before the cockerel crows twice." But Peter strongly protested,
I will never say I don't know you. I will even die with you.
Then all the other followers said the same thing. Jesus and his followers went to a place named Gethsemane. He said to them, "Sit here while I pray." But he told Peter, James, and John to come with him. He began to be very distressed and troubled, and he said to them, "My heart is so heavy with sorrow. I feel as if I am dying. Wait here and stay awake." Jesus went on a little farther away from them, fell to the ground, and prayed. He asked that, if possible, he would not have this time of suffering. He said, "Abba, Father, you can do all things. Don't make me drink from this cup. But do what you want, not what I want." Then he went back to his followers and found them sleeping. He said to Peter, "Simon, why are you sleeping? Could you not stay awake with me for 1 hour? Stay awake and pray for strength against temptation. Your spirit wants to do what is right, but your body is weak." Again, Jesus went away and prayed the same thing. Then he went back to the followers and again found them sleeping. They could not stay awake. They did not know what they should say to him. After Jesus prayed a 3rd time, he went back to his followers. He said to them, "Are you still sleeping and resting? That's enough. The time has come for the Son of Man to be handed over to the control of sinful men. Stand up, we must go. Here comes the man who is handing me over to them." Psalm chapter 31, verses 9 through 18. Lord, I have many troubles, so be kind to me. I have cried until my eyes hurt. My throat and stomach are aching because of my sin. My life is ending in sorrow. My years are passing away in sighs of pain. My life is ending in weakness. My strength is draining away. My enemies despise me, and even my neighbors have turned away. When my friends see me in the street, they turn the other way. They are afraid to be around me. People want to forget me like someone already dead, thrown away like a broken dish. I hear them whispering all around me, and everything they say terrifies me. They have turned against me and planned to kill me. Lord, I trust in you, as I have said. You are my God. My life is in your hands. Save me from my enemies, those who make me suffer. Smile down on me, your servant. Be kind to me and save me. Lord, I am praying to you. Don't let me be disappointed. The wicked are the ones who should be disappointed. Let them go to the grave in silence. Those evil people boast and tell lies about those who do right. They are so proud now. Their lying lips will be silent. Thank you, everyone. That was day 67. Join us for day 68. The Lord has more rules for Israel, mostly related to the 10 Commandments, but goes into a bit more detail, such as commandments against using magic, or cutting the hair on the side of your head, and do not trim the edges of your beard. Then it gets more serious, as the Lord warns against worshiping idols and lists all the punishments for various sexual sins. And in the book of Mark, Jesus is arrested and is brought before the religious leaders and is then betrayed by his closest followers. We hope you enjoyed today's verses. Be sure to leave us a positive review and to share this podcast with your friends and family. Please join us for the next episode as we experience the Bible in 1 year.
Did you know we offer online courses in creative writing, literature, and web design? Visit us at storymaster.online to learn more.